Hi, my name is Ashley Pergroso, and I'm running to be president for the 2018-2019. I'm currently a junior, and this has been my second year of being an active member in CSF. One reason I'm qualified to be your president is my past experience on the board. This year, I had the honor to serve as co-treasurer, and this gave me the opportunity to work behind the scenes and understand exactly how CSF runs. I've been dedicated to my duties and have never missed a board meeting, and due to this, I was able to work closely with the other officers and understand the duties of each individual, not only on the board but in this club, because you, the members, are the foundation of this club. My main goal is for this club to strive for the best and for our members to grow with it. So I'd like to reach out to more to our fellow students, because with more members, our club can prosper and be even greater. Our motto is Scholarship for Service, and I'd like to continue our weekly tutoring sessions and have more community service and fundraisers, so more members can have the chance to get scholarships by the time of your graduation. As Uncle Ben once said, with great power comes great responsibility. I take responsibility for my actions, and I am willing to take the challenge of being president, which I know it isn't easy work. I have looked up to both Luisa Apolaya, our former president, and Ashley Athun, our current president. Their efforts did not go unnoticed, and it would be an honor to follow in their footsteps. If you let me to be your president, know you'll be in good hands, because I fulfill all of my responsibilities, and with previous leadership experience, I have the ability to take initiative and help others. I know I have a lot to learn, and there is still plenty of room for improvement, which is why it'd be an honor to be your 2018-2019 CSF president, so we can all improve as a team. You don't quit on your teammates when times get tough, and I certainly won't quit on any of you or this club. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. So let me prove to you that I have what it takes by electing me, Ashley, for president.
Hi everyone, my name is Esmeralda. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a junior and I've been your secretary this school year. Several are running for this position, but I hope you perceive me to be sincere. I've never been the loudest, but I know more than I say, think more than I speak, and notice more than most realize. A great example of this was when I was in elementary school. I was so shy and quiet, teachers often recommended me to take a bilingual class because they didn't think I understood English. Time and time again, however, I proved them wrong with my test scores, and I was allowed to stay. I've had leadership experience since I was a freshman. That I know how the club works is something I think I should mention. As CSF members, we care about helping our environment. We are, after all, scholars for service. With me as president about completing your hours, there's no need to be nervous. I would make sure we always have an agenda full of events and value your opinion of them. A goal of mine as president would be to give out snacks at every meeting, not just to attract more members, but because I think we're happiest when we're eating. I'll keep you all up to date with the events on Remind, and to be closer as a club is something I hope we can all get behind. We've had a great year with the help of our awesome leaders, and a huge thanks to them all. No matter who wins, their influence will continue to impact us in the fall. Still, I know for a fact that we will progress and do even better next year. I may be quiet, but I am reliant, and I speak up whenever I need to. Last year, I used the line, 5'1", but I get things done. I've grown a little this year, so I've had to change it up a little bit. 5'2", but I'll dedicate myself to you. I may be small, but I'll give it my all.
Hello, my name is Carrie Roro, and I am a sophomore who is determined to earn the position of president. I feel like the members of CSF should vote for me because I have the determination, experience, and well-roundedness of a CSF member when it comes to getting things done. Being in clubs and different organizations such as Renaissance, Interact, and Key Club, and CSF have really let me learn from my peers to build my character and become the person that I am today. Our main goal when it comes to being in CSF is to help our community in any way possible, and I'm here to facilitate how we function as a club to achieve that. I am sure that with all the young, bright minds, we can make a difference in our community, but it can't be done alone, so let's do it together. So vote Kirby Guerrero as your 2018-2019 president of CSF.
Hello, many of you may not know me, but my name is Evelyn Diaz and I am a sophomore. I will be a junior next year and I have been in CSF since freshman year. I am running to be next year's president. The role of being president is a very huge responsibility and duty that I am willing to take. I am qualified for this position because not only am I a very dedicated and hardworking student, but I also have experience. I am a sophomore representative for Ava Club and I am the president for Mission Nutrition Club. I am also an overall good student with straight A's and good behavior. However, these qualifications don't matter unless I am 100% committed to the club in which I am. I am someone you can depend on and trust. I am someone I can improve this club so more people can join and enjoy it at the same time. A problem I have noticed during my time in CSF is that the majority of the club members are inactive, such as my friends, and aren't as committed to the club as they should be. If elected president, I will increase the number of people to attend the meetings and become active members. I will make sure people are involved in the club as well as activities and events we host. I am confident enough to take this position because I believe I can do a great job and I can handle it. You can trust me to be next year's president, and I promise I'll do everything I can to make your CSF club memorable and worth your time. So please vote for Evelyn Diaz for president. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Esther Munoz. I've been your secretary this year and I would be honored to be your vice president. I'm a junior and I've been in CSF since I was a freshman. Over the year, I've grown to care very much for the club and I want to help it grow. I'm a relatively quiet person, but according to Stephen Hawking, quiet people have the loudest minds. I have many ideas for this club and I would love to put them into practice as vice president, but I need your vote to do so. I'll keep track of your hours and I'll keep you up to date with them. I'd like to come up with a new system of keeping track of your hours and so you always know where you stand. You can always feel free to approach me with any questions, concerns, or comments. I'll value each and every one of them and I'll bring them up at the board meetings. I should not be underestimated for my size because it's the smallest packages that contain the best price.
Hi, my name is Ariana Miramontes and I am standing here running for Vice President. I would have not taken my nomination if I didn't think I have what it takes to be Vice President. A lot of you guys may not know me. I know that I'm a freshman, which means that next year I'm going to be a sophomore as Vice President if you give me the chance. I will push myself harder than I already do on myself to be better if that's what it takes to be Vice President. I don't want it to just be a label that I did something in high school. I'm doing this because I want to show my dedication to CSF and to actually make a difference. CSF has opened my eyes so much to the great things that I could do and that can come up in high school. I want to be able to make my high school experience along with everyone else's one to remember. So take a chance on me and vote Ariana Miramontes for Vice President. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christian Chun. Many of you know me as Chun, but for those that don't know me, you can call me Chun. I am running for Secretary of CSF, and I am a sophomore, and it is my second year being part of CSF. CSF is a club that has brought me a lot of stuff. It's giving me a lot of opportunities for community service, and I know it's a club that will be a good payoff at the end. This club has helped me in so many ways, and because of that, I want to be involved in a greater way of this club. A secretary is fundamental to this club. It is part of position. It's a cabinet member, and it's someone that has to keep records of the club, type up the agenda, and have communication with the members of the club. I know being a secretary requires a lot of work and time, but I will give it all. I will give it my all to accomplish all the duties that come with being a secretary. I will hold responsibility for all my actions, being good or bad, because I know everyone can make mistakes, but I will hold 100% honesty with each member. I believe I contain valuable skills and traits that make me a good candidate for Secretary of CSF. To start off, I am a responsible student. I turn in all my work, and I will not change for CSF. I will be more responsible for CSF. I will stay organized. I will not lose any papers. On the contrary, I will keep everything in order and check for the good of the club and its members. As secretary, I will do my best to communicate to the members of the club about what is happening and about what is important to the club. As secretary of CSF, I intend to offer great contribution to the club to make the CSF the experience the best it can be. I intend to make important information readily available for every CSF member. For example, if you miss a meeting, no problem. I intend to get the information out to every CSF member in one way or another. I intend to make our services to the community and our projects the best it can be. I've given reasons on why you should vote for me to be Secretary of CSF. I'm just one of many candidates running for this position, and I am sure each candidate is qualified to do an amazing job. I have a lot to offer to this club as Secretary, so make your choice wisely and vote for me as Secretary.
My name is Angel Mendoza and I'm running for Secretary. I have had other leadership positions like being treasurer for the Leo Club and director of fundraising for CSF. These positions, along with my AP class in sports, church, and other extracurriculars, have helped me become more responsible and make good use of my time. I work efficiently with taking notes and being observant in case someone has a suggestion for the club. I am also resilient when it comes to completing tasks. If I do get elected for this position, it will be one of my top priorities in which I will stay committed in and put efforts in it so we have a great year. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Carlos Zamora. I am a sophomore, and I am running for secretary. As your secretary, I will stay devoted to my position by maintaining all of the skills required to be one. That includes helping out the president and vice president when they require assistance, maintaining communication and organization skills, and making sure I retain attention during the meeting so I'm able to take notes of important information. I've been secretary for the MHS CSF Club this school year, so I'm perfectly aware of what my responsibilities are as secretary. I've also been in CSF since my freshman year, so the events and activities that CSF brings are nothing new to me. In addition to providing dedication to my position, I will also commit to helping out in other aspects of our club. Sure, our club is currently amazing and neat, but I believe that there's always room for improvement. I will be part of an amazing cabinet, and we will work together to make sure we bring a friendly environment to you guys during the meetings. Some events that I aspire to bring to our club are activities that encourage social interactions with each other, such as events where we participate in joyful activities. This is highly crucial to me, since I feel like we all don't truly know each other well, myself included. So it would be ideal to get to know each other better through these activities. I will also be open to all your suggestions towards the club or just anything that you think I have to improve. I will take your opinion seriously and I will improve whatever I feel you guys want improvement. I have the skills, the courage, and the effort to be secretary, and I hope that with your guys' help, I will make an effort to achieve high standards in my position, because CSF is one of my top priorities, and top priorities are my prime concerns. With your guys' vote, I will make sure that 2018-2019 CSF year are the golden years of our club. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Hello CSF members, my name is Ocean Velasquez and I'm running for the position to be your secretary. I'm qualified to be in this position because of my integrity and dependability. Because of my dedication, I will put in the extra hours to make sure that what needs to get done for the club gets done as best as it possibly can. I'm very detail-oriented and on task. With that, I put my all into everything that I do. I'm confident that in this position, I'll be able to be your secretary and the voice for your concerns. I believe these qualities will make me an excellent secretary to help you and the CSF board. Thank you for considering me to be your secretary, and vote Ocean for your next CSF secretary.
Good afternoon. For those who may not know me, my name is Angel and I'm going to be your next year's treasurer. I've been in CSF since my freshman year, and even this is my second year in CSF. It has catch my interest, and I believe it's my chance to share my creativity and ideas to the club. This year I've served the club as a director of fundraising, in which I plan the Rice Krispie sauce for the club, as well as collecting the money for them and making deposits. I am also the treasurer for the Leo Club, in which I am in charge of financing the money and fundraising events, so I do have experience handling with this position. Both positions have made me learn from my mistakes and have taught me how to perfect many improvements throughout the year. Skills I possess include time management, dedication, and commitment, which I gained through my sports, church, AP classes, and leadership positions. I have also gained communication skills by interacting with the members of these clubs and with the customers of my dad's business shop, where I saw and charged his items. I am aware of all the responsibility and dedication that goes along with this position, so I will make sure that I stay committed to this position and make it one of my top priorities by participating and helping more in meetings, events, and working with the cabinet to make sure that we have a good year. I am also approachable, so if you have any ideas, suggestions, or questions, you could come to me and I will be happy to answer you and take your opinions into consideration. I will not miss any deadlines and I will keep your money secure. So vote Angel for one of your treasurers. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Ashley Fredrosel and I'm running to be your treasurer for CSF for 2018-2019. I'm qualified for this position because I have experience. I was this year's co-treasurer and worked alongside the rest of the board to improve this club. I understand how everything works already, and having someone who has had past experience can help the process run smoother and more effectively. I'm a very responsible and trustworthy person, two traits that are required to be a treasurer. I'm also dependable, an important trait someone must have when they're handling your dues. I know I've made a few mistakes this year, but I can only improve and progress because I have grown from this experience. My experiences as treasurer in this club and treasurer in ASB in my middle school have created an understanding of how important this position is to the club. When a treasurer doesn't do their duties, it prevents CSF from growing and prospering. This position is crucial to the club, which is why it'd be an honor if you elected me, Ashley Russell, to be your treasurer for the 2018-2019 school year.
Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth Torales and I'm running to be your treasurer next year.
I'm currently this year's historian and I'm heavily involved in the club, meaning I have an opportunity to oversee what all the other members of the board are responsible for, treasurer being one of them. This position is one of the most important of this club because those who hold it are responsible for collecting all the money from the members' dues and from the fundraisers we have. This position is one that should be taken by someone who is responsible and careful with what they're doing, both characteristics I believe I possess. This position also needs someone who is able to work well with others, seeing that it is a co-treasurer position. I am very familiar with the members of our club and I'm ready to work with any one of them. I'm ready to take on this position and continue to be a part of the board. Being part of the board offers me a chance to give my input on how to improve the club, and also to get the input from other members who are not on board, how they believe the club can be improved. I hope I get the opportunity to be a treasurer next year and continue to be a part of the board. Again, thank you for listening, and don't forget to vote for me, Elizabeth Torales, as one of your treasurers for next year. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Tarma and I am running for CSF Treasurer. The reason I should be voted for this position is because I have had experience being a leader for this club, while most of the other candidates have not. I was a sophomore representative for CSF, so I already automatically have a higher chance of succeeding as your junior treasurer. I know more about this club and how it functions more than most of the candidates, and I think that is important. I believe someone that is running for treasurer should have trustworthy characteristics and be organized. I fit into being someone who is trustworthy and organized because I don't want people to be worried that their money was lost and so forth. So if you want someone you can rely on, vote for me. I also want to exceed in my leadership roles and I hope you will give me a chance. I will do what is needed of me while being understanding to all. I will listen to your concerns and help you the best that I can. I can promise you, if you vote for me, I will treat you guys how I would want to be treated. I really do think we can make junior year the best year yet. If you elect me, I will listen to your requests and make it happen. Your vote is priceless, so make someone happy today and vote for me. Make sure to tell all your friends in CSF to vote for me too. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jaylene Ortiz and I am running for treasurer. I am running for this position because I am pretty good at math, organized, dependable, and just want to benefit the club. I am qualified for this position because I have been an active member this past semester, hardworking, and dependable. I will also work with other club members in helping to spread the word of the club. Although I'm a very busy person, I will make time to put all my effort into this club and make it a top priority. If I am selected as your next treasurer, your club's money will be in good hands.
Good afternoon, my name is Kirby Guerrero, and I am a sophomore who is going to be running for the position of treasurer. I feel like I am most qualified to get the position of treasurer as it will be my priority to take care of our club's money. Being in different clubs and organizations has really helped me organize myself in order to take such a task. Our main goal when it comes to CSF is to just help the community, so I will make sure that I will do my part in keeping the money safe and to where it is well distributed and to any other tasks I need to do. So please vote Kirby Guerrero as your 2018-2019 treasurer of CSF.
Hello again, CSF. My name is Ocean Velasquez, and I'm applying to be your historian. I'm organized, self-reliant, and creative. I am a strong character, not afraid of expressing my opinion. I'm always ready to take charge, and I'm very inventive. My exceptional social and communication skills separate me from the rest. My involvement in the yearbook staff provides me with helpful resources that are necessary for this historian position. Using these skills and resources, I'm ready to help make our club the best it can be. So vote Ocean for your next CSF historian.
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Torales and I'm running to be your historian next year. I'm currently your historian and I am well aware of all the responsibilities that come with this position, such as taking pictures during events, updating the display case and making flyers for events and food for our club to help fundraise. I'm also confident about being ready to handle them again once more. I can honestly admit that there were aspects of my performance that I could improve, but now only after the experience I have gained this year of holding the position, I know what it takes to fix them. My goal is to better improve the club. Next year would be my senior year, my last year being a part of this club, and I only hope that you will vote for me as your historian next year so I could once more have the opportunity to be a larger part of this club. To have a part where I can contribute all my creativity and ideas, this position being one where I could especially do this. I had the
pleasure of putting in my creativity into the display case when it needed to be updated. I was also able to put my creativity into the flyers that needed to be made for the club. And I personally especially enjoyed running the club's Instagram, as it allowed me to show other people of our society what this club is all about. I hope I get the opportunity to be your historian again once more next year. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to vote for me, Elizabeth Terrales, as your historian for 2018-2019.
Hello, my name is Evelyn Diaz and I am running for historian. I am currently a sophomore and will be a junior next year. The responsibilities of being a historian is much greater than people realize, and I am fully committed in achieving these duties. For those who don't know, as a historian, you are taking pictures during events such as community service or fundraising. However, it's more than just taking pictures, and I am fully aware of that. As part of CSF, most of our time is dedicated in helping the community by doing community service hours or helping the club with fundraising. Since so much commitment is devoted for these events, as well as time from our own personal lives, it is easy to feel the need to be acknowledged or appreciated. The pictures taken when we're helping and working is evidence for that, and other people can also see just how much we're involved in the club. One way we show just how important our help is into the club and school is by placing pictures in the window displays that are present in the halls. However, I have noticed these displays lack variety, and sometimes they don't establish a presence in the halls due to insufficiency of new display appearances and pictures. As a historian, I will make sure these displays fully showcase the worth of CSF as well as the importance of each individual club member. I will make sure you all get the recognition you deserve and to broaden the perspectives of each passing student when they notice our club. Not only am I aware of the responsibilities, what they are and what they mean, but I'm also qualified for this position. I am a responsible and well-rounded student, as well as hardworking and dedicated. You can count on me to be part of the board and to capture every moment, so make sure to vote Evelyn Diaz for historian.
My name is Julietta Melconian. I am running for the position of Sergeant at Arms. I have been in CSF for almost a year and have learned a lot about the organization. I am also an Interact, and this club has supported me in developing my social communications and learning how to support the community. If I am elected for this position, I will be sure there is order at all of our CSF meetings and that everyone pays attention. I believe that I have the characteristics that will help me gain respect and trust from the members of CSF. I get involved in my community and help people by being involved in AYF, which is an organization in which little students learn about Armenian history, and I am in charge of watching students and organizing events in which these leadership experiences have helped me handle conflicting situations. I think that all of these useful skills are also needed to be your 2018 and 19 Sergeant at Arms. I am respectful and will keep the meetings organized without creating any conflicts with the members. I believe that with more order at our meetings, more students would focus and be open-minded towards the events that are being discussed, and more volunteers will sign up. Since the time that I joined CSF, I have made friends within the club and met amazing people and built good relationships. We can make sure more students join and experience this with us next year. Thank you.
Hello, fellow CSF members. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Andres Castellon, and I'm running for Sergeant at Arms. This position requires someone who is vocal and willing to keep order during the meetings to make sure things run smoothly. As I've been captain of the varsity football team, this means I would be vocal to my teammates in telling them to play. Also, they would trust in me to give them the right defensive play to put them in the best position to make a play, in which you guys should do the same when it comes to wanting to contribute to, not only make sure this club runs smoothly next year, but also leaving our mark by making improvements. I noticed we have many members in CSF, but it isn't shown when we have meetings. This is why one of my goals is to make sure, if elected Sergeant at Arms, to collaborate with my fellow officers on ways more people will show up to meetings, whether it be to make sure everyone has their mind and or to reduce the time of meetings. Take away from lunch, since I know some of you are hungry. I know Sergeant at Arms means keeping order during meetings, but that is not all I plan to do, contribute to the club as an officer. I plan to collaborate often with officers to think of ways we can improve this club, since it will be one of my priorities. As I'm sure Albert Einstein once said, if you want success, vote for Andres.
CSF members, my name is Leslie Velasquez and I'm running for the position of Sergeant of Arms. When thinking of the responsibilities of this position, which is to maintain order, I find myself the most qualified by looking at the experiences at home. I live with 4 siblings, all of which have conflicting attitudes and different opinions. Acting as peacekeeper per se at home, and I've learned to maintain order between my siblings. I feel this has given me an edge in applying this experience to this position. Furthermore, I feel that my past leadership positions in CSF as freshman representative and other opportunities in various clubs such as Renaissance, Oil Spill, and Interact previously have provided me with the leadership skills and knowledge to step up, take charge, and direct others. With this mastery of understanding how to keep order, I know that I will be able to be a great contribution to next year's CSF board. Thank you for your time, and vote Leslie Velasquez for Sergeant of Arms.